Last week, we had a luncheon to celebrate the winners of our 6 over 60 contest. Camp Navigate sponsored the first annual event to spotlight people over the age of 60 who have a positive impact in the Wabash Valley. We would like to highlight all of these winners, and so each day on Good Day Live, starting today, you're going to see these great stories, starting with Doug Grimm, who has dedicated his life to service as a volunteer on numerous boards and committees and as a mentor through years of coaching. His dedication inspired his nominators and has made a lasting impact on many lives. Doug Grimm has been a community man since moving to Terre Haute.
I moved here in the early 60s, and I was a member of the Terre Haute JCs almost immediately. And we were always very active in promoting things.
Doug is a family man and has no problem promoting his better half.
Choosing the right woman to be your spouse is the key, that whole thing. And I married my wife, Patty. We were sweethearts in middle school. So a long time, we've been married 60+ years.
Doug has 5 children, 20 grandchildren, and 8 great-grandchildren. Camp Navigate's Violet Templeton wanted to know more about this big family.
How has being a grandfather and great-grandfather pushed you to become better?
I'd say being a father was probably more important to forming me than a grandfather, because I'd already done all the work by the time the grandchildren were here. You want to have a meal every night and sit down and talk about what went on during the day, and that always made me better, and I think it made the children better. So a combination of those things would be the most important thing.
Doug was also a coach and credits athletics for creating a good work ethic at a young age.
And having been an athlete myself, I knew that there were a lot of intrinsic values that you learn from playing sports that carry on. You know, you win or lose, you still have to go to work Monday morning.
And while he may not work anymore, Doug still volunteers because it's important.
For accolades or anything, you do it because it's best for your family or the community or whatever, or it's just simply the right thing to do. So that's why you do all the volunteer work.
No matter what, Doug hopes people will remember him for one thing.
Just to be kind, and that goes a long, long way. I mean, it's pretty hard for people not to be nice back to you if you're kind and polite.
That's very good advice, to be kind. Tomorrow we're going to feature another winner, Bob Baszler. We hope you'll join us then.